Christ 17 TV, baby. What's cracking? What's popping? Today, I want to go back in time to when I was a little kid and I lived in the TL. I already got a story about this, but it's a little different though. But it's in the same area, same place that I live. Told you already I lived on the Hostro. In the TL, there was drugs everywhere. Violence, pimping, hoeing, drug dealing, the whole shit. There'd be motherfuckers in front of the building. I'm coming out to school. They nodding out like this, all on the floor. You got broads asking motherfuckers, do they want sex for money right there in front of my building. So I had to walk 2 blocks down every day to catch the bus on Eddie and Jones, directly across from Bo Decker Park. I used to go there every day, walk down the 2 blocks all by myself at 6. These were the days where little kids be outside by themselves. But it was one morning I was walking to school, and I just barely got out of my building, and I was walking with 2 other kids that walk by themselves to the bus stop that live in the same building. So we're walking down, and we get about a half a block from the building, and this white old school limo, like a dirty white old school limo, pulls up to the side of the kids, me and 2 of my friends, and the motherfucker asked us, do we want some candy? One of my friends said, yeah. I was like, nah. Because I was taught early, don't talk to strangers. Because my mom always scared me to death about what will happen if they get their hands on you. You're pretty much going to get raped and killed. That's what I was always scared. So whenever I thought about that shit, anybody asked me anything, do you want some money, do you want some candy, I'm like, no. And I get far away from them as I can. I was taught young. I was already young. I was like 6, hardly like 6 years old. So my one friend starts to walk towards the car. I grab his coat. I'm like, nah. Not knowing that the back window was tinted up. And when the kids started to walk close, somebody opened that back door, and I pulled them up, and we started to walk fast. And then the car just kept driving on the side of us till we got to fucking Ellis, and it's like, come on, you want some candy, guys? You want some? And we just started running all the way to the bus stop. And as soon as we got there, the bus came, and we jumped on that bus. But I'm telling you this right now. If my friend would have walked to that damn car, they was going to snatch his ass and kidnap that little dude. I think by me knowing, save that boy's life. Cause he was going right to the car to get the candy. And we poor kids, we live in a Tenderloin. We ain't got shit. Our parents, you know what I'm saying, they broke, they poor. It's like in 1984. Drugs is rampant, running wild, heroin everywhere. I'm talking about even at the bus stop where the kids getting picked up for school, you got motherfuckers laying in the curb across the fucking street drinking Thunderbird, passed out with Thunderbird and white fucking Irish Rose bottles everywhere, my man. I'm talking about this shit was crazy. You were seeing needles, the whole fucking neighborhood had needles everywhere. You got to be careful because at this time, AIDS was big. So I was warned too by my mama, watch out where you walk because you could step on one of these needles and it could have blood in it from somebody who got AIDS, who been shooting up heroin, and you can get AIDS. So not only you got to be aware of who you walking around, but you also got to be aware of what you stepping on, which is outrageous. As a kid growing up like that, I grew up fast. By the time I was 10, 12, I done seen shit motherfuckers 25 ain't seen in their whole life. From dead bodies, overdoses, motherfuckers fucking, hookers giving me cash to hold them down while they in the bathroom in my building doing their thing, selling pussy for money. And I'm sitting there just playing through the hallways, and they like, you want to sit right here? Just make sure no cops come through the front door. If they do, knock. I was doing shit like that at a young age. So I was already gamed up like a teenager when I was like 6. I see my mom had to rescue motherfuckers from ODing and all that shit. So when I got home that day, I told my mom, right? And she was freaked out, like, what? I told her that my friend almost walked over there to the car and got his ass snatched. So she went to the kid's mother, told the kid's mom. The mom came down here, gave me a big ass hug and thanked me. Because she knew that shit was going crazy in the early 80s. Kids was getting snatched everywhere in California. Not just little towns. They was getting snatched in big fucking cities. But the only thing is, they would rather go to the little towns because the kids aren't gamed up like the kids are in the city. We already know what's up, yo. We looking for all kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers running around trying to rob motherfuckers, to motherfuckers trying to fucking sell you fucking drugs, to fucking selling you fucking ass. Shit was going crazy in my neighborhood at that. And that's to just say the fucking least. Because every day I would go to school. From then, I'd be on my toes. Like, seriously, I was looking for that fucking white car every day until I moved to New York City. Every fucking day. And then I started to kind of like stay inside my building more. And I'd be getting in more trouble inside the building than fucking outside. There was a time, right, I was getting water balloons, filling them up. And I would go up to the third floor, third fire escape, right? Second fire escape, but on the third floor. And the fire escape was inside the alley, but it was right by the street where Jones comes down, right? So I used to throw shit at motherfuckers and tuck my head back inside because it was the hallway fire escape. Just in case the fire, you run in the hallway, you go down the fire escape. So I'm there throwing shit at motherfuckers, dope fiends, hookers, the whole shit. I was having a blast. There was this one day, there was this car parked right in front of the alley. The windows cracked like this much. There's an Asian man sitting in the car. Now, he's sitting there for hella long. He's been there for like 30 minutes because I've been looking. Because I'm trying to hit motherfuckers. So finally, I said, you know what? I'm going to get on the fire escape and I'm going to hit this guy's car, right? I take the water balloon. I throw that motherfucker. And do you know that motherfucker went through that little bit of window and smacked that dude right upside his head. Pow! Smacked his shit. I'm in the hallway laughing like a motherfucker. I'm cracking the fuck up. It's me and some other kid, right? His name was Griff. So here comes the fucking elevator. Open up, and it's the dude I hit. He walks up to me. I still got a water balloon in my hand still. He slaps that shit out of my hand, grabs me by my shirt like this, and slaps the dog shit out of me. Pow! My whole face was ringing like ding. My whole ear was ringing. I was scared to even go tell my mom. And she had a friend there, a guy. And finally, when I got the courage and the balls to go and tell them, dude was gone. My mom's friend, he ran outside. He looking for him. He's like, how come you didn't come and tell? I said, yo, I just got slapped by a fucking man, and that's never happened to me. So I don't know what the fuck to do. I was scared as fuck. I'm like 6 years old. I'm throwing water balloons every day and never had nobody get in the building, come find me, and fuck me up. I was 6 years old, but guess what? After that, I never threw another fucking water balloon out that window a day in my fucking life. That motherfucker taught me a fucking lesson. But hey, I'm not gonna lie, boy, that aim was on point. I threw that shit from the 3rd floor. It went right through the window. Pow! And hit that motherfucker right upside his head. Psh! Next thing, I knew he was hitting me right upside my fucking head. Pow! Scared the shit out of me. I was spooked. Man, I'm telling you, I was spooked. I never threw no shit out the fucking window again. And my mom told me too, you can't play with motherfuckers around here. This is not the place to play at. These motherfuckers will fuck around and kill a kid. They don't give a shit around here. And that's facts because I seen the craziest shit downtown and everything. I seen a motherfucker beat his kid like a man. The kid was bleeding from his mouth and nose. He was like 12. So back then, there was no child abuse, child endangerment, CPS, that shit, that. Nah, if you was a kid, you was getting fucked up. I used to get hit with coat hangers, belts, extension cords, whatever that my mama could get her hands on. You know what I'm saying? I'll give you an example. Back then, your mama could send you to the store with a note. And you can get her cigarettes, whatever. So she used to always send me with a note. I used to go to Leavenworth and Ellis, across the street from this restaurant called the Greasy Spoon. There was this store that my mom had credit in. She would pay every month. So I would go in there, get her stuff, but then I would get me 2 packs of football cards. I did this shit for about 2-3 weeks till my mama found out. And boy, she whooped my ass because when it was time for her to pay her bill, guess what? What she thought her bill was nowhere near what the fuck the bill was. I done ran the bill up on football cards. Football cards. Got my ass whooped. So I knew better. A lot of shit I learned at a young age because I got my ass whipped or I got in some serious shit. So I just wanted to drop a little, jewel real fast. But yeah, kids got to be aware of their surroundings. So easy just like this for somebody to snatch you and grab you and you gone. And then they're going to do whatever they want. And then most likely after they done, they're going to kill the kid and you're going to find the kid somewhere else. So with that being said, parents, know where your kids is at all times, everything, because these times is even worse than when I was growing up. These motherfuckers contact the kids through the internet. This shit is crazy. And pretend they somebody else. When I was growing up, a motherfucker would try to get you with ice cream, candy, some little shit that kids like a puppy. I found this puppy, oh, you come and you pet it. Now they snatched you up and you gone. You gone, man, you gone. So just be aware of your kids and kids be aware of your surroundings all the time because now it's so easy to snatch a kid because all the kid doing all day is this. On their phone, not paying attention to shit. So I be telling my son, and my son is old now. He grown, man. I still say, put your phone down and be aware of your surroundings. You never know what could walk into. You could be walking into a shootout, whatever. You don't know, armed robbery, whatever. Stay aware of your surroundings. And that's a motherfucking fact. And with that, Jack, Christ 17 is out of here. Catch you on the flip side. I'll be back again with some more stories for your ass and some more updates and all this shit. So everybody have a great day. Stay blessed. Christ 17. Hit the like button, subscribe, share, and please comment. Leave me some comments and let me know if you ever been into anything similar. Leave a comment. Have a blessed day.